Hello, welcome to Serenity Productions. I can't believe he went to that place on his own. Yes, I know he said he would be okay, but now that we know that soulless are involved, or worse, I don't know, I'm just really worried. I pace when I'm worried, okay? Yes, they really are that bad. Especially if it was a soulless that was born in Hellion. A wraith, oh gods. Right, sorry. Sometimes I forget that you're sightless. Yeah, tea would be great. And maybe giving you a little lesson in what is going on might help. Okay, so remember how I said there are two places for the afterlife and the ethereal? Harmonia and Hellion. Harmonia is where you go if you have a soul intact and that, hasn't been ripped to shreds. Kind of like heaven. But as long as you have your soul intact, anyone can get in. Even if they're an asshole. Yeah, well, bring it up with the gods. The gods are a lesson for another day. Hellion is more complicated. The easiest way to understand it is if someone's soul is destroyed, like torn apart completely till there's nothing left, and only a little bit of them is left in ways of thoughts, they go to Hellion. It's not hell, per se. It's nothing. Just endless dark. The remains of your consciousness go there, and you can only imagine what that does to someone's mind. The consciousness and the soul are two different things in our world. The soul is you. The consciousness is a stream of thought. Your thoughts and your ideas, but no real emotion behind it. And I'm not talking about fleeting feelings. I'm talking about emotions. Deep ones. As long as your soul is intact enough, both the consciousness and the soul go to Harmonia. The soul kind of acts like a ticket for the consciousness. That's right. If the soul no longer exists and your ticket is gone, you're sent to Hellion. But like all places, things can grow in the dark. Wraiths. Beings of consciousness born in Hellion that are constantly trying to get out, along with the soulless that are sent there. Well, no one wants to live in darkness forever. Wouldn't you want out if you knew there was something better than the plane you were born in? Exactly. You would fight tooth and nail to get out of that place. Soulless are made here in the living planes. The ethereal and the mundane. Wraiths are made in Hellion. And both want out. Always. Well, soulless are made when someone dabbles in the wrong kinds of magic. Like a pen agent who tried to get too many runes on their body. Or someone who tried to do a hex that was too powerful. Your soul could get ripped like that. And if it gets ripped enough, you lose it altogether. Race. No one really knows. Some speculate that they are the stream of small consciousnesses that have all muddled together to make a new one. Some just think they are due to the influences of the soulless that are sent there. That the darkness copies these half-things that get sent there and makes something based off of it. They get out by body snatching. Body snatching. When a wraith or a soulless that is already in Hellion steals a person's body. Soulless that don't have a body anymore and are already in Hellion can only do it for so long and jump body to body, destroying both souls and consciousnesses along the way. Wraiths, however, can stay in one body and gain the powers of that individual. They are cruel and they are cunning. And they don't want to be in their home anymore. No one talks about it because it's very rare. Hellhounds guard the gates of Hellion to prevent those from getting back out. But someone can transfer a soulless or a wraith to a location from the gate, and if they have a body, then the Hellion being just jumps right in and rips everything out and takes the body. Well, usually it's other soulless helping each other out. Or a wraith trying to help their siblings, as it were. Or maybe someone wanted more power through the darkness and thought a wraith or a soulless could help them. There are many different reasons why someone will want them to get out. You just have to get near the gate, either with a body or a transport urn. And there you go. Escaped Hellion being. The council tried a long time ago to close the gate, but they almost destroyed the ethereal. Some things are just meant to be. Like how Harmonia has a gate, so does Hellion. It's the balance of things. Well, that's where you come in. My uncle thinks so. That either a soulless or a wraith tried to get in your body. But for your soul to survive, not just your consciousness, but your actual soul, it's never been heard of it before. I don't know. Maybe you were blessed with something. Maybe it was just dumb luck. But whatever it was, your body is out there right now, being possessed by a soulless or a wraith for who knows how long at this point. And since you and my uncle agreed on fashion choices, I'm gonna say at least 20 years at this point, and definitely a wraith. I don't know. If we were to transfer your body from this new one now to your old one, while fighting a wraith that is already inhabiting it, I don't think you would survive that encounter. You may have gotten lucky once. Are you really sure you want to try your luck again? Hey. If you really want to, we can try. There are ways to trap beings of Hellion and contain them to a space. Okay, hold up. Don't ever say like demons again. If you were to relate a demon to a soulless in front of them, you wouldn't live to see tomorrow. Yes, demons are something completely different. Beings of great magical abilities and strength. But they're from the far more hostile parts of the ethereal, and are not like their distant cousins, the Fae. But again, that's another day. It's a lot. To know that there's a whole other world out there that you never knew existed. And you're actually doing really well with absorbing this all. You're a really good student. Well, thank you for listening. No, I've never met a soulless or a wraith. And honestly, I never wish to. Oh, you can fight against them. Soulless are easy. Most light magic will banish them. And while I'm not a light Wicca, I have some amulets and knives that are imbued with such magic. Wraiths, though? Wraiths are hard. And depending on the body they take over, they can use those powers. And even amplify it a bit. A pure-blood vampire is strong. A wraith in a pure-blood body? Just that much stronger. I don't think I've ever heard them referred to as that. Our boogeyman. No, I think you're right. Every child hears tales of the soulless and the wraiths. It's a reminder to be good and to not dabble in the dark for too long. To most, that's just it. The beings of Halion are fairy tales. Okay, more like nightmares. But some of us are not able to live in blissful ignorance. Oh, that's him. Excuse me. Hey, Uncle, what did you find? Okay, but I don't know if that's a good idea. Possibly because we're outgunned? Yes, I have her number, but... Uncle, stop. Stop. Think about this. At best, this could be a soulless. At worst, we're looking at dealing with a wraith, and you know that's the probability right now. Shouldn't we be calling the pen about this? You know I'm the last person that wants to get wrapped up in political nonsense, but they have resources to deal with this. We don't. Okay, the place is empty now. What if they come back? Of course, I trust you. With my life. Okay. I'll call and let you know. He's at the house. It's abandoned and no one's there. He wants me to give Tess a call. And see if her and her Wendigo can be bodyguards for us. No, I don't think this is a good idea. But my uncle seems to have a plan up his sleeve, so I'm gonna trust him on this one and hope that it doesn't come to bite me in the ass. Do me a favor. Go behind the register. There's a box marked light under the counter to the left. It's green. The combo for the lock is 7799. Open it and dump everything that's in there into a bag from one of our rooms upstairs. Me? Oh, I'm gonna go see if Tess offers bodyguard services.